Okay, ladies, from coffee, tea, connection, and intentional conversation, I would like to just give you a sneak peek at the book card that we created for Julie. So here's our box that the card is in. This little tab was created by Tamiko McCurry. Um, we kind of had a vision to make a box with a flip tab. So even though her and I do not live close to each other, we needed to use the mail. I kind of asked her if she could just paint an extra little tab, and she did. And although it's not the exact same color, it's more vibrant, but it has a personal touch, so that's okay. So the box opens with this Velcro, and in it is the card. That's just simply the box there, and there's the card. Okay, there's there's a map of Yosemite Park that we're including in the box as well. So this is the card, the front of the card. Coffee, tea, connection, intentional conversations. The button just says inspire, and we put the year on there. And this is just a burlap belly band. It opens with Velcro, and we got the intentional conversations, Julie word bus. So you'll see little reminders of things we talked about in the group. So that's the front. Now Gina Diane created this graphic, and we just printed it smaller. So, and Tamiko created this book paper. She actually um, tea dyed it for me. So I say for me, it's not really for me, it's for all of us um, to come up with this creation. But I absolutely love this wobble. The bus, we're going across country. So it's actually a screen card. If you can just kind of see, it sits up. It sits up, but the camera angle is kind of hard to catch it. So this is the front one side of the card. So this collage was created by some paper that I think Angela Eller sent. Um, yeah, Angela sent the paper as well as the map of the park. So we're traveling all through Little Squirrel, and actually some note taking. Angela wrote something there, and I like capturing just like people's handwriting. So it says all kinds of stuff: be wild, good vibes, take an adventure, vacation, have fun, wild and free, freedom. Let's see, it's getting a little blurry here. Let's see if we can adjust the light maybe. No, that didn't help. We'll see what we can do. Okay, maybe I'll move it over here. Okay, I'm talking to myself. Okay, so yeah, this is just a collage from that newsletter that she sent, or an advertisement for the park, and so it's kind of cool. I didn't plan that out. That word ended up there. That's good. And from what I understand, Julie is taking a trip there soon. So the next thing you have is some more book pages, and we created a pocket out of the again those tea dyed book pages, and I'll just go through the little pockets. So we have pandemic positives, little reminders from conversations we've had. Thank you, Gina Diane, for making us intentionally look for pandemic positives. So these are all just like little tags and things. And let's see. So this is just a little journal that I made. This quote was one of the quotes that came up in the conversation. And change is inevitable, but transformation is by conscious choice. And I just turned it into a little journal because Julie's also a writer. So I wanted a lot of little tuck spots where she could just jot down some notes or even other quotes that she thinks. And I like those little beads on there. So, and then the next pocket, this is a 4-tier pocket. The next pocket just has a tag in it. Aha moments. You take a little notes, just some embrace imperfection, question what is next, share your story, be genuine, inspire people, sprinkle magic, and a couple little paperclip bookmarks. Because again, she's a reader, a writer, all that stuff. So that goes in that pocket. And then the last pocket is another tag. It just says hug a tree because that's a reminder that Manu introduced us to hug a tree. So we have synchronicity, and that's kind of embossed, so it's raised, it has textures. Messages that light the way for us. That's what synchronicity is. Move forward with love. That's another little saying that we had. Because everybody sent a little saying or a picture or something, and I tried to incorporate every little tidbit. Um, okay, so I knew there was another tag in that pocket, so it must have fallen out somewhere. I will locate it. But anyway, that just says beautiful, and then on the back, just handmade with love. Love from the gang, art by Tamiko, design by Tina. Okay. And Susan sent these wonderful little cards. So they're just like I guess like I remember back in the 80s I used to always buy these cards. I'm dating myself probably, and just pass them on to people who were my college classmates. But I took the card and turned it into a paperclip bookmark. So there's a paperclip hidden inside there. It's called a hidden paperclip bookmark. So that's in the bookmark. But also we made a little because Julie likes to travel and to hike. A little matte paper and some stickies. So like if you have this on your book, like so, and you can have those little stickies like that mark things off in the book. So I thought that was fun. All right. So then we have a tag, act, dance, sing, because Julie is also a performer. Just a little charm, drama faces. And that's not glued on. I mean, she could take the charm and put it on a pocketbook or whatever. And Kelly wrote this haiku: holding space with love, sunflowers, magnolia trees, tears transforming pain. So Kelly wrote that. Aim, take a shot, and be willing to miss. Oh yeah, Angela emailed me a whole bunch of sayings because she is our resident note taker. So that's where all of these come from. Just she helped me remember a lot of things that we had talked about but had not. I I did not remember. Aim, take a shot, and be willing to miss. How are my words making peace right now and holding space? That's that tag. So this is actually music paper. It's actually oh, here's the other little tag that fell out. Living is an art. Make your life a masterpiece. I thought that was very befitting because Julie is an artist and we all have many artists in the group. And then on the back, it says big boundaries, intentionality, generosity, and that's Brene Brown. I'm not so sure why it's not clear. Uh, okay, well, I'll just do the best I can. I mean, this is just to give you guys a little taste of what we're going to be giving Julie anyway. So, and then in the last pocket, oops, another little handmade journal. It says tell the story, and this has texture to it. It's raised. It's really kind of nice. It's like a fabric paper almost, and it's just some blank pages. Just one signature, um, just with the pamphlet stitch. Really simple. And let's see. I'll tie that back later. I say it, but I'm still playing with it. And the bobble, Julie Word Bus. We're all gonna be on it. Okay, so that's the screen card on that side. And let's turn it over to the other side. And if you will notice, this is very, I would say, like vintage looking because of the old worn paper look. And we did this, we meaning Tamiko and I, as we designed and talked about some things together. Some things just kind of fell into place, and it was really kind of cool because I was like, well, the inside doesn't match the outside. And Tamiko, she cleverly says, that's because you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover. And the cover looks this way, but the inside, you get all this bright, happy color. So that's so true. Never judge a book by its cover. So Tamiko created all this art, and it's wonderful. It just makes me happy to look at it because this is all of us in the Zoom. Now, let me see if I can remember everybody. Okay, well, of course, that's Julie. It's Miriam, Angela, Susan, Kelly, Tamiko, and I love the genie one because that is always how she ends up on the Zoom. Like she starts out, you can just see the top of her head and her eyeballs. I love that. And this is Jan. No, that's not Jan. I think this is Jan. That's Banu. That's Gina Diane. And that's, I don't remember her name. I want to say Irina maybe, but the lady from Sweden, and that's Elisa, our resident mask maker. Isn't that cool? I don't know if my big fat finger was in the way, but yeah, that's her making a mask. And that's me and Dugan, who was in all of our Zooms because he's a big baby and had to be up in my lap. And I just love how they're in a teacup. And then this one I think pretty much captures our trying to be grounded and zen, and it's good. I can't say enough about this artwork. It's just perfect, and that informed the paper choices and the colors and all that. So this says move forward with love, put all things in containers, do not be attached to the outcome, try something new, let go, ta-da, versus to do, observe your thoughts and only entertain those that empower you. I am enough. I am not having, if I'm not having fun, it's not getting done. Cool. So this is another card that Susan sent, and we made a little pocket out of it. It's a dimensional pocket, so we can put lots of stuff in here. So um, I think Elisa sent this little card, and I can't even. I think it was a thank you card as well as this little charm. So we put the charm on there, and it says be intentional, be present, be kind, be you. But inside this little envelope is a little booklet of a little address booklet that we made. It just puts everybody's address on it. That's why I asked you guys for your addresses. Last minute thought. And then these are just some stickies. Pray more, worry less for Julie. And then this little envelope, um, it's kind of, it says, it reminds me of hiking, and that's why I chose this paper. Fresh air, water, trees, environments, nature, and it has a little cactus. I put a little cactus on the back, but inside this envelope is a printout, and it's, let me see, it's sealed already, but maybe I can. Uh, we see it, the map paper, but it's a printout of all the sayings that Angela sent, so that because I couldn't fit them all in the book like in this form or on tags or whatever, but I wanted to capture everything that was in that was in Angela's notes, which was great. You are a visionary because Julie is definitely that. This little tag is awesome. This is what Banu sent, and it has a, I don't know if this is considered a poem or just a saying, but in life, if you want to become something, achieve something, win something, then listen to your heart. And if you don't get an answer from your heart, then close your eyes and think of your mom and dad. Then watch. You will reach every destination. Every difficulty will become easy. The victory will be yours, only yours. I love that. So I made a little tag out of that, and it just says, Your heart knows, which kind of goes with the poem. And this is also a 4-tier pocket made out of a recycled envelope. So there's 4 slots. So that's the first one. And then the thing I think that just sticks in everybody's mind is you are essential joy. And this is just a little card, and it says you are essential joy. And I think I want to say, Elisa, you are new hope to the world. Now, even though she was sending this to me, I think I still included it in here because, again, I love just having somebody's handwriting, and that very much captures Julie. It captures all of us in the group, I think, because everybody brings something different to the table that's just so wonderful because you all are essential joy. So that goes in the second pocket. If I can just get it straight here. Okay. And then the next thing is, this was a little card that I just found in my stash, but because Julie's a writer, it just felt like it fit her. And it says follow the way of love, a little sticker, and then just a few little note papers and another little tiny bookmark. And this is wonderful art. This is a graphic that was created by Jan, and it says a warm hug and a big thank you. I was going to try and put this um, on the back of the card, but I felt the color went more with this side. And I love this little tree hugger right there. Jan, this is really cute. Thank you. You are loved. So that Julie remembers she's loved, if by no one else, by our gang. And in the last pocket, I believe Angela or Elisa, I can't remember, sent, this was a postcard, and I just made it into a pocket. So we have another cute little cactus, and we have the great outdoors, a little camper and tent on the back, another little tag, and it just says gratitude garden, vision board, journal. Questioning is different from being curious. And then I thought the 5 was cool because Julie does the 5 for 5, um, the writing group, a little flower. Anything can happen when your heart whispers, I believe. And then just a little reminder that our wonderful year of 2020. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think we got one more tag. Ah, Let the things you love be your escape. And that's anonymous. Just some colored staples holding that vellum paper on, and it says joy to the world. All right. Simple little tag there. If I can get it back in here. But anyway, so that's our card, and it sits up like that, like a screen card. That's what it's called, or folio. And then one last look. As we travel on the word bus, it's been a pleasure. Coffee, tea, connections, international, intentional. Well, I guess it is international too. Intentional conversations. Okay, guys, just wanted you to have a sneak peek. I'm going to wrap this up and get it in the mail. Thanks.